Hi, Carly. I love you too. Hey, Chaos. Hey, Red Roadrunner. Pitbull Mom. No, but I will be. Hey, Marcy. Kylie. Hey, Treasure. Carrie. Mel. Love you, Chaos. Hold on, guys. I'm trying. I just know 2 people. I hope they're really fucking happy. Hey, Cash. I sent you the link, hun. Yes, Red Roadrunner. Exactly. She was sitting on there fucking streaming Randy's stream, just fucking having a good old time. Loving every minute of it. I just can't. This is not why I came here. You know, it might be all fun and games to them guys and whatever. But there's real people with real feelings involved in this shit. A lot of hurt being rehashed for no reason. No, I didn't. Why, Lula? Hey, Crystal. Love you. Why did Yaba attack her? No, Glass, not even one certain person came back. And she's been trying to rip us all apart, and she's doing a really fucking good job at it. I hope she's happy. Hey, Benny. Oh, really? I don't know how the Melissa's getting all the blame on that either. Melissa made one video on her, and Savage is the one that outed Tammy for being on Uber stream and outed Tammy for a lot of shit, but Melissa takes the fault for it all because Melissa made an apology video.
Hey, gorgeous.
Hey, Cash.
Hey, can you hear me okay? You okay?
A little bit, yeah.
Like, this is so out of hand. So out of hand.
It is.
I just, like, I don't know, I just wanted to come up here with you and just say, like, I just feel so devastated and seeing all these people hurt and just seeing it constantly. I just can't do this anymore.
Me neither. I didn't come here for this. I didn't, and I don't know. I can't see my friends hurt over and over and over and over again. I just can't. It hurts me too much. I love you.
I love you too.
Horrible. No, Stephanie, you didn't. You're right.
Just waking up to the same thing every day, and that it's different as well. The boundaries shift and everything changes, and it's just such a head fuck. And there are people I genuinely care about, and people are getting hurt. And I'm sorry.
I just a lot of stuff that I didn't want rehashed. I thought that it was. I don't know. I had said, and I've been saying this whole week. I said I'd already forgave and moved on from whoever made those videos. They have to live with themselves, And I didn't want to rehash the feelings on how I felt or any of us felt when that happened. And and what was done in private was said in private. It was none of my business. And all these DMs being dropped. Like, I don't care what was said in private. I mean, I understand Stephanie because she was doxxed. Her children were put in harm's way. I get that. But I don't know.
It's just, yeah, and I completely understand where Stephanie's coming from. I completely understand that, like, and I understand why she's so hurt and she's so upset. Like, it's like this whole thing has just, it just comes from every side, and people get stuck in the middle, and it's just too hard.
Right? Like I said, there's real people with real feelings.
And people, like subscribers, like people get invested because they care about people, because they like people, and they get hurt at the end of the day. Like, it just sucks.
I just don't want you hurt. I
don't want you hurt either. Like, I hate seeing you hurt, Amanda. You are the kindest person. You never speak out of line about anybody. You never say a bad word. You always stick up for everyone. I hate seeing you hurt, and I love you. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I'm such a mess. I just like I think I just need to take my leave, you know, like it just I can't be here anymore and it's just too much.
It's too much. I agree. Yeah, Melissa, you know, she's not doing okay either. Yeah, she might
I
be
have
guilty of something or whatever. If she is or if she isn't, I don't know. But it still doesn't disregard her feelings or her health either. I I will say that Melissa has admitted to a lot of stuff that she did, a lot of things that she said. There's one thing that she hasn't admitted to, and that's dropping Stephanie's information to Savage. And I don't understand how someone can admit to everything but one thing. She's pleaded her innocence to me. You know what I mean? I
I
don't.
can I get it. I get it. And you know, like and I really like the sad thing is I really enjoy my time with Melissa. Like she makes me laugh and you know, she was always like great fun on the phone. Like it never like when I've spoken to her, it never had to go deep with her. It was just, you know, we talk about life and we laugh and we, you know, I just never had that kind of relate. You know, it never. It wasn't even. We spoke about YouTube. Like we spoke about other things, and I'm just so sad that like you know it's like okay, well that's another friend like gone. You know, just
It's just all gone too far. Uh, I just, what else? It sucks that this all had to be rehashed again. I don't know.
it's just like
I,
it's
I could
all
have slept
back.
better at night not knowing. I don't know. I can't. If me leaving and whoever leaves gives them what they want, then fucking they win. So be it. I can't
I
just
don't
stay
even care.
because
It's like, yeah, they can have it. Like, they can, like, seriously, like, they can have it.
they
Like,
sit over there and laugh in TV and stream my stream and laugh. I don't fucking care. Fuck
me
you.
neither.
I'm over the fucking garbage.
No one's leaving. I'm not letting it happen. I'll fight you both. It's not. Now, look, just because I feel a certain way, nobody else has to, first of all. Nobody. And I just want you all to be happy. If it's making you upset, don't just do whatever makes you happy. I want you two to be happy. That's it.
No, I
It's
know
just,
that I can be friends with whoever, do whatever. I'm upset that you're her. I'm upset that Melissa's her. I'm upset that these evil fucking pieces of shit are fucking tearing everybody apart. Tearing B and Katie and everybody else. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's,
Well, they're not going to tear us apart. So they can
no.
try all they want. We've been together for since day one. It's not happening. And, you know, I understand that Melissa's hurt right now, but I cannot have much pity on that when no one cared, when we were hurting, when it happened. I'm not being a heartless bitch. I tried my best to get over it and believe what she said. And if she would have been honest, I would have maybe, I don't know, maybe things would have been different. and I know it's hard to be honest about doing something like that, but I don't expect anybody else to feel the way that I feel. I'm the one that got doxxed, not anybody else. I don't expect anybody else to feel what I feel.
No, I completely understand that, Steph. Like, I completely understand.
Oh my God,
my heart breaks for you. Like, it really does. Like, for everything that you've been through, it's like that was when I I stopped being friends with Savage. I stopped being
Right.
friends with, I wasn't completely in the middle of any of the fighting. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but it was like, okay, well, if there's a side, then this is the side that I'm with,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like I it's confusing. It shocked me yesterday when I saw you on Sam's panel. Like, I have to say, like, it really shocked me. I didn't understand why you were there. And
I'll tell you why. Can I tell you why? The reason why
yeah.
is I wanted to ask Savage to her face if she made the video.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
Yeah. But it it really confused me, and I think it confused a few people. Like,
Absolutely. Totally.
and
I get that.
and that's like it's every it sort of just keeps changing minute to minute, and I can't keep up with it anymore. Like, I can't keep up
What
with
I can
any
tell
of
you,
this anymore.
Ash, nothing has changed on my end. Nothing. Not one thing. Even though maybe it looked like that in public, it's not the case at all. Not one thing has changed. The only reason that I even tried and started to give Melissa a chance was because of the Rosie thing and everybody coming together, blah, blah, blah. When I seen the things that she said, like drop it when it's going to hurt the most, I cannot. I just can't. Other than that, nothing has changed with me personally. Nothing. And if I've made it look any other way than that, I apologize.
Yeah.
Stephanie,
I understand that 100%. I stand by you.
Stephanie, Amanda, and I have been like the Three Stooges from day one. We've always had each other's back. And when them videos got released, nobody was there to see the pain that I sat here and watched both these women go through. They were fucking devastated. They were torn apart. They were in so much pain. And I sat there and I had to watch the two people who were my fucking friends hurt. I wasn't even phased on my part to these stupid videos because the shit they put for me was nonsense. But to sit there and know that whoever this disgusting pig that made this video, and I'm going to call you a disgusting pig till I die, you made a video not after to hurt two women, three women, including myself, but you used our fucking kids. You used our kids.
Yep.
Yeah.
You used them as characters to these videos, you disgusting low-life bitch. And you sat there with your voice on a live stream, and what makes it even sicker is a 19-year-old fucking child helped you make them videos.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I looked past it because the day Melissa and AJ and everybody started coming back around, and both Stephanie and Amanda will vouch, the first thing I asked to both of them when they started to say, you know what, okay, I asked them both, I said, are you both sure? As long as you two are comfortable with this decision, I will follow you to the death of the world. I will be there and I will decide it with you. I put my own ignorance to the side with my own hate because they were both okay at that moment. But Stephanie had more hurt because it went further than just a video. We're parents. We're mothers. We will defend our children like a mama bear to the end, and we will strike you in your path if you harm our children.
And here's why I don't feel bad either. Like, I get she's hurt and all these things, but she chose those actions. She was part of that. Would anybody on panel be part of that? No, you surely wouldn't, because I know you all. And if you do shitty things, sometimes you have to get your feelings hurt. Shit comes back.
Look, absolutely. Like, there is no question about that. There's, it's the level of despicableness that represented was unbelievable. Like, to do something so horrendous. There was nothing funny about it. There was nothing, it was just horrific, and it was a despicable act. And I sincerely would have loved to have believed that somebody that I knew and I spoke on the phone with wasn't capable of that.
Absolutely. And that's why initially I was just like, I tried to just be like, it's not true, it's not true, it's not true. But when I seen undeniable proof, and when Savage was willing to tell me that she made the video, I don't know why she would say that and not own the rest if it wasn't true. And I seen the scrolling video. That's real, can't be faked. I mean, anybody can Google how hard it is to fake a scrolling video. I couldn't look past it anymore. So all I said was to her, I just want nothing to do with you. I need to protect my children.
But can I just say this, Stephanie? Like, okay, when we spoke ages ago, like, the scenario that we spoke about, like, like with somebody maybe encouraging hate in Savage, like, do you remember that? Like,
Savage said that to me
was
like
that was my initial thought, was that, and that was what my instincts were telling me. And then it was sort of like, I can't now sort of give Savage props for, like, well, Savage was honest. It's like, well, hang on a second, like.
No, I'm not giving her props. I'm saying that she wouldn't. I don't see the reason in admitting to one thing like that to that degree and not saying and lying about the other. You know what I mean? I can't be friends with somebody that doxed me ever again.
Oh no, absolutely not. Like, I think they were all involved. Like, I think they were all involved to, whatever degree, and now it's blown up, and pieces are falling everywhere. But the thing is it's hard to know, like, it gets really confusing when, we're not friends with Melissa, things are kind of smoothing out with Melissa, then, like, when I saw you on Savage's panel, it just threw me. Like, it was just like, like, I don't think I'm built for this,
I apologize for that 100%. But at the moment, I was like, if I don't do this now, I will never be able to have this opportunity again, probably, right? Because what happened was Sam started showing the video with my mugshot or whatever on there, my name, and she was saying, this is real, this is real. So I just was like, you know what, let me just go on, talk to Savage. I asked her about the video, whatever. I agreed not to, ever just attack her, because I don't want to attack anybody, you know what I mean? She don't attack me, I don't attack her, and we can,
I feel like I don't personally have a dog in the fight, but except for you guys, because you're my friends. So like, that's where my dog in the fight is. And then, like, it just gets too confusing because, I might not be involved and I might not know what's going on, you know, and I just feel like I keep getting thrown for a loop and I just can't handle it anymore. Like
I
I
completely understand that, you know, and I see where you're coming from 100%. It was nothing more than what I said, and that's it. Nothing more than that, you know. And nothing's changed. Everything's
but does Sam know that as well? Like, you know, like, does she know that?
What that we're mutually respectable to each other. That's it. Cordial.
Yeah, but you're not going to go into her chats, like,
No,
are you? Okay.
No.
Because yesterday it kind of felt like there was a kind of truce being drawn up, and that's what I couldn't understand.
There's no truce to be drawn between Sam and I. We've never, you know, had any goings between each other. But I mean, it's just, we're not friends. You know what I mean? Like, I have my friends, the same friends that I've had since day one, and that's it. I'm not going to attack anyone. I'll be cordial enough if anything ever happens that we're on the same panel or something like that, but nothing like us, nothing like me and Amanda, like me coming on Amanda's panel and stuff like that. Nothing like that. It literally was out of necessity for finding out. I'm going to be cordial if I go on anybody's panel.
It's real funny with Sam while she's streaming our stream laughing. Everybody knows laughing at us.
Of course.
Go for it.
I mean,
it's funny
people want drama, of course.
I hope she feels accomplished.
But I mean, to be honest though, I don't know what that has to do with Sam. That was between Savage and Melissa.
Because she wants her 5 minutes of fame.
Which is fucking.
What'd you say, Amanda? What'd you say, Amanda?
Nothing.
Tell me again. I want to hear what you said.
You're an asshole towards Sam, that's all.
Oh, no, I get what you're saying 100%, but I'm saying, right, that Savage is the one that was going, you know, releasing the information that she was releasing. That's just, and Sam was showing it. But it's, of course she's going to get attention from it. And of course she's going to like the attention from it. All content creators get attention. I thought you threw something over here. And have attention, you know what I mean, Amanda, whenever I say that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the difference is, I think that people, whomever that is enjoying this. And I don't think we should let them have any enjoyment from it, right?
I mean, look, let's just face it. I'm going to say it. I don't even fucking care anymore. Since a certain somebody's been gone, these handful of people have been completely irrelevant. They ain't had no attention. They don't have their leeching, the blood to suck on to leech to get their 5 minutes of fame. So the only way they can get their 5 minutes of fame and their little popularity moment to have people talking about them is by fucking coming in this community, twisting a bunch of shit, bringing up old fucking shit, and fucking hurting feelings all over again, just so they can sit there and be like, ha ha ha, look what I did. Look what I did. I'm the biggest troll. You know what? And just sit there and fucking brag about it. What a disgusting, vile bitch, you fucking fat, nasty, whale juice, cum fucking guzzling slut. I can't believe it. You could just sit there and laugh at the fact that you hurt so many people and that you just stirred up all this bullshit. And oh, Lord. Go back to the leeching, fucking blood-sucking shit to the first individual you had on, because that was the only content you had, was that dumb twat. Because she's such a piece of shit and everybody hated her, so it automatically gave you the hate you wanted and you strive for.
The only thing, that's another thing too, I think a lot of people don't understand. I only have loyalty, right, to the people that I've had loyalty to since day one. That's, you know, all of our friends, all of us. And anything beyond that is nothing. I don't know. I don't owe loyalty to anyone else. Hey, Chaos.
I only owe my loyalty to the ones that have proven to be there. I owe my loyalty to
And
my
I've had our
fans,
back
my
since day
friends.
one.
Yep, and that is it.
Yep. That's why Melissa doesn't fall under that spectrum, in my opinion. As soon as she had a chance to fuck us over, she did, right? And for the record, AJ is lying. She's not telling the truth. I cannot be the only one she gave her information to. I know nobody believed her, but still.
I'm trying to tell her that you're not drop her information in our group. Like, I don't even know her first name.
She's lying. I've never told anybody her first name. Nobody knows her first name.
She's like, well, she's behind it. She might have not have called, but she's behind it. I was like, AJ, no.
She's lying. I'm telling you, that's just how she is.
No.
I never done anything to her. Ever. I never called her job. And here's the thing, right? Just yesterday, she was telling me that she knows I didn't call her job and that Savage is the one calling her job. But now today on B and Randy's panel, with B and Randy there,
Yeah, I got that.
she's right back to saying, you know, you're the only one that could have called my job. She's an asshole.
No, Carly, I don't think so. I mean, I don't.
See, this is the thing is, you know, I think as well, that's the problem. A lot of like, I know what it's like to feel like a nobody as well. You know, like Stephanie, you're a content creator. Crystal, you're a content creator. Amanda, you're a content creator. There are people that are just kind of, you know, they're in the chats, they're in the community, but they don't see everything that's going on. And you know, but they're invested. They, you know, they like you, they care about you, and then they see all these things, but it kind of they don't know what's going on from day to day. It's super, like, it's just such a head fuck, like, you know. And people keep saying, you know, there are sides and then there aren't sides and then there are sides, but yeah, but go and like who you like. But if you like this person, you know, I can't be with you. And if, you know, like,
I will never say that. Anybody can like who they want. I said, me personally, I don't want to talk personally with that person. I can go in any chat and I can block that person. I don't ever have to see them, right? That's it. Other than that, I don't care.
you know, just even with this, within this community, it's just so like divided and confusing, and I see people getting hurt, like people that honestly are just here because they just want to, maybe they're at home for whatever reason, you know, and they've just wanted to reach out and form friendships and talk to people, and they're getting hurt, and it's really heartbreaking. They don't have a voice. They, you know, like, it just,
I agree. And I want
just too much.
Hey,
It
Dr.
is. Hey, Dr. Paula, I want to use my platform for people like that, for people like us that don't want to be going with the back and forth.
Yeah.
And I want to say this because I'm watching in the chat. You know what? I'm sorry. You don't have to be a content creator to be in anybody at all. Because
Cash is the
us
opposite.
content creators wouldn't have shit if it wasn't for you people. You are what makes us. If we don't have you, we don't have shit. So it's you guys. You guys are what keeps us striving to give you what you want. We do what we have to make sure that we're not only doing what we can for ourselves, but to keep you guys happy. We do what we can for our people, our fans, our friends. Half of you guys in here, y'all are not just our fans. You're not our viewers. You are our friends. We talk to y'all on Twitter on a daily basis. We follow each other. We take care of each other. We protect our people. We're not going to stand on our platforms and call you a bunch of bitches and sluts and hoes. No, you're our people. We have respect for you. And from day one, the three of us have done nothing but try to give you guys respect.
Right.
Not a nobody either, Cash. Don't you ever say that.
But
Or somebody to me.
you know what I
I know
know,
what
but like, you know, and like seriously, all the people in the chat, they're somebody's to me, you know, like, but a
absolutely.
lot of us just don't get heard, or, you know, a lot of people don't feel heard, and, you know, but it affects them still, and they have to walk away with it, you know, feeling the feelings that they have because they care about people, and it just, it's all
Well,
just
Baha
gone
said,
too far.
people changed their names after Steph getting doxxed because they were afraid it would happen to them too.
No.
Nobody should be afraid of that or have to be
No,
afraid of it.
nobody should be afraid of that. It's, you know, and
No,
it's
come on,
happened.
guys.
It's happened a lot. Too much.
Yes.
Once is too much. Once is too much.
Yep.
You know, look at B. Look
I
at
was getting ready to say it just happened the other
look at
day.
Diane. Diane
right
had it
back
happen
to that.
to her. Like, it's happening everywhere.
It's coward. Whomever that is, I have no idea who it is, but whomever that is the biggest coward on this platform. It is cowardly to dox someone.
Yes, doxing is not okay.
I mean, people think by doxing it doesn't matter what happens. You know what? I've been doxed my address to not just one home, but 3 homes. I've been doxed my job. I've been doxed my fiance's information. I've been doxed with my ex-husband's information. I've been doxed with all kinds of stuff. I've had to move 3 fucking times because of the fact, I mean, I have a place that I haven't even been able to stay at as a permanent home because I am fucking petrified to being
can I
home and
say,
somebody finding out where I'm at again.
Crystal,
This shit is real life.
even if nobody reaches out to you, even if nobody, do you know what I mean? No one calls you or nobody drives by your house. The minute that your address is released out there, it is, I can't imagine how violating that is. You know,
Yes.
like that, you must feel so violated within yourself, like, and unsafe.
That's why I say it's cowardly, because for someone to do that, and they're always going to do it under an account that's a troll account, right? Like, I don't understand what it gives them. It's so cowardly. I can't think of a better word for it. It's just cowardly.
It
Okay,
feels
am
like
I
it
here?
gives them power. That's what it
Yeah.
feels like.
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, good.
Ashley, that's 100% correct. And it is because you know what? I came in last night. Stephanie knows I haven't been around here lately. I've been busy. I've been in between doing multiple things here the last week. And I came in, I didn't even go and watch any live streams last night. I came in and just opened up Twitter and I got so fucking ambushed from everything I was reading that had just happened that I was so beyond pissed that I literally just, I wanted to give completely up. I mean, I sent Stephanie a message that I later this morning regretted saying what I said to her, but at least Stephanie is a good enough friend. She understood where I was getting at and why I was saying it because it was
I
just
blocked
getting
her before I did.
beyond
But
it.
Hi, Dr. Koala.
Hey, Cass.
Chaos.
Hi, Amanda. Oh, I love you guys.
I
Hi,
love you,
Kat.
Chaos.
I love you.
I missed
Okay.
all of last night too and woke up to a million DMs and I was like, what the fuck happened? Like everybody was this person.
I might have to drop out, you guys. If I can get Tammy to call me, I'm gonna drop out and talk to her. She needs
Yes,
somebody.
please do. Please do.
Yeah.
Hey, tell Tammy I said I love her.
Who?
Tammy. Yaba flipped out, cussed her out, and yelled at her and shit for coming in my chat.
Really?
Yep.
What did I miss? Yeah.
Hey,
The
woohoo! Damn,
attacks are
Karen's
just
up
coming
here.
too bad.
My
Okay.
stomach right now because I feel like it's my fault.
Aw, it's not.
Fucking ass.
Dude, this is shit like this. I was gonna, honey. I was. Just give me just a few minutes. I love you.
Okay, now I'm officially saying it. Y'all can't leave me.
It is your fault.
Nope.
I would never leave you, Chaos. I would never leave you.
Even if I leave, I'm taking you with me.
Good.
That's right.
Good.
In my pocket.
You're my couch buddy. I need to have somebody in timeout.
Oh, exactly.
That.
I have the best couches.
Oh, my goodness. As far as I've done, I was crying, then I'd get mad, then I was crying, then I'd get mad, and then I thought something was going the way, like, I thought things were getting better, and then they weren't. I was like, oh my God.
It's too much. And I think, okay, Stephanie, I've just got to say though, I think a lot of people were really confused about last night, like, or whenever it was, because my time's different. But
right, I mean, I agree.
I got really confused by that, and I had no idea what was going on, and it really kind of kicked me in the stomach. I didn't know how to feel about that. Do you know what I mean? It's sort of, and it didn't.
I understand completely. Yeah. That was never my intention. I just needed to do that at the time for me, you know. And after that, I didn't even make the decision wholeheartedly until a little really today, that I didn't know what to do, right? Because I have somebody crying and telling me that they absolutely did not do this when I know they absolutely did. So what I just came to the conclusion that I don't have to worry about that person crying. I just don't have to have anything to do with them. It's that easy, you know. It doesn't have to be such a dramatic.
I don't understand how this person is admitting to everything but that. Like, why not just admit to it all? Like, she did it.
What has she admitted to?
Yeah. Okay, Amanda, what has she admitted to?
She admitted like she said some of them text messages that was shown were her saying, you know, mean things. She said that, you know, that she did drop the links for the Barbie videos, and like she knew about them when they came out or whatever. Like, she's not admitting to having any part, or she's not admitting to having any part in that shit.
She told me, you know what she admitted to me? She said that she did know my name. She Googled my name. She never did anything with it. She did see all the stuff, but she never sent it to anybody. I mean, those text messages are 100% real. That is a scrolling video, cannot be faked. Dr. Koala did a analysis on it, and that's what hurt me. I went to her.
Melissa, like, why admit you've admitted to whatever, or there's proof against, there's evidence against you.
Mm-hmm.
Why not just tell the truth? But she swears to God she did not drop your information.
I know she
does. And the text information I asked her about, she said, Savage sent me a picture of your text information saying that you were lying, and I sent her the link and said, she was trying to say that she was saying that I wasn't lying and to look it up, but if the screenshot I got, Savage is on the left and Melissa's on the right. Savage sent the picture. Melissa sent the link after the picture.
Mm-hmm. So she was still in the middle of really shitty shit.
And can I say something? And this is not trying to, like, you know, like, but when that fight happened, because I was there, like, you know, when all of it happened, like, it was really ugly, you know, and it just kept escalating. It just kept getting uglier and uglier. Like, people, you know, someone would say something back, you know, like, there were hurt parties, I feel, on both sides, like really hurt people. You know, I'm not defending their actions.
Oh, absolutely.
But there was a lot of animosity. Now, I would never put anybody's information out there. I'd never go, I don't need, if you don't tell me, I don't need to know. Like, but it just, that was a really ugly scene that went down. Like, the way everybody stopped being friends. It, you know, and it wasn't just one-sided. It was, like, I'm saying it, the initial fight, it was a pretty angry fight.
And see, I'm one that would just like to forgive and not live with. I would just rather get along and love everybody than hate. And that's why I forgive easy and I give everybody a second chance. It's not okay. definitely gonna get back when we get that, and don't think that I am like sticking up for Melissa on that part. But I will say that lots of people get Googled and information looked up. It's what they do with it, I guess.
That's
Like,
exactly right, Amanda. And I mean, and that, to
Exactly.
be honest, I mean that's crossing boundaries right there. Like, you know,
right,
I mean, there are
Yes, it is.
boundaries. You know, okay,
Mhm.
with TT, like when I came onto the scene, she was already putting all of her information out there. So, you know, but as for going and actively searching for people's information, it just shouldn't be done.
right.
I agree.
Yes, I agree.
If it's not right for one
I think I'm
person,
not
it's not
saying
right
like
for
it's okay
anybody.
for what
Like,
she
you know,
did,
yeah,
but
a line is a line. That's
And I do think that it did, but like it went with Melissa. I can say, like, I said to her, right? I was trying to talk to her, and Amanda didn't even know what happened when it, like, didn't even know it happened, and she like flipped on her too. But me, right? I said to her, "Hey, you're hard to talk to whenever you're mad," and that's whenever she was called me a junkie and told me to go take care of my children and all that shit. She
yeah,
just goes from 0 to 100,
yeah,
and it's ugly. She's just she's a mean-hearted person, personally. Because if you watch what she says in chats,
yeah,
it's always mean, and it's always towards someone. Just because it's not towards me and Amanda now, it's still towards somebody. You know.
yeah,
And we all talk in chats and talk about certain things, right? But I don't see any of us saying those kind, like calling Katie Wonder Cunt all the time, and
yeah. That's
talking about how
disgusting.
fat she is and all those things.
yeah.
That was just a couple weeks ago.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, like that. You're absolutely right.
I'm over
And
here
I
biting my lip.
wish for her. I wish the best for her. I wish that she could be a happier person. Um, I wish that she could not feel like she has to lash out so much and hurt people, no matter who it is, anybody. Because even when I'm mad, even when all of you all are mad, well, chaos, kind of, sort of. When we're mad, we don't say ugly things. Does that, what I'm saying? Like those
Yeah,
kind of things, like fat shaming, calling people 2-ton wonder cunt, or just mean stuff. I went back and looked last night whenever I couldn't sleep. I went back and looked through a couple of Savage's videos, guys, and I looked at every single comment she made is horrible.
Right.
Mean.
Yeah, she does say a lot
Hurt
of mean
people hurt
things.
people, Ashley. You're right. Hurt people. And I wish the best for her. I don't want anybody that follows me to be mean to her. Just, if you don't want to talk to her, just simply block her, you guys. There's no reason to go out of your way to be mean to someone.
No, please don't be mean.
no.
Hey, Doughboy.
What was that about me, Steph?
I said, it was a joke. I said, we all never say mean things in chats. I said, except for Chaos. Sometimes she does.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's the truth.
But really, listen, if Chaos said what she was really thinking, we'd all cry. So at least she holds back.
Oh. Read the chat, Amanda.
I love you too, Doughboy.
I'm going to block him. Let me block him real quick. No, I'm kidding.
Hey,
You know,
hello.
Melissa sat right there and was a part of a group with us, the three of us in that group. And Melissa could have had a real friendship. She could have had legit friends.
You mean
Not saying nothing. I'm not. What I'm about to say is not throwing shade on Melissa, and no, I'm not defending any action. So don't nobody twist us. But she had an opportunity to have really good friends. She burned her bridge over somebody calling her a flip flopper. She flipped shit and made a bunch of bullshit and a bunch of comments and a bunch of hateful shit then.
Yeah.
It was a gap in the time frame from the time that she left everybody and said pretty much fuck you to all of our faces, and the time videos came out. When the videos came out, that was the second bridge that was burned. And you know
You're
what?
right.
I'm going to say this, and I'm trying to be as polite with my words in a way. She started coming back around, and the first thing I asked Amanda and Stephanie, "Are you sure you two are good with this? If you're good with this, I'm good with this." They were okay with it. They tried to give her a chance and an opportunity. Tonight, yeah, we've seen Stephanie changed her mind. You know what? So be it. Whatever. We can move past that. That's fine. Stephanie
Wait,
has the right to that. She was severely hurt.
Kelly,
But what my point is though, you know what? Melissa thinks AJ's her best friend. Let me tell you something. What I witnessed tonight, if you consider that right there your best friend, you don't have no real friends, sweetie. You
Kelly,
could have
no,
had some really
dude.
good
What
friends
silly shit?
because
What's happening?
You
no
know,
What?
matter.
hello.
What
Get in
happened,
the chat.
Hello.
Lisa?
The chat.
Hello, beautiful women.
Hello. But
Hi.
Melissa was, she did come out. She did admit to some of her wrongs. AJ sat on a platform tonight and would not admit to fucking nothing. She not only disgraced herself, but she disgraced a one woman that is actually a friend to her. And I'm sorry, AJ, if you call yourself a friend to Melissa, you are the sorry excuse friend I've ever met in my life. Because I'll be damn sure, even if I don't co-sign what Stephanie and Amanda do, I would never sit on a platform and throw my friends under the bus and let them have all the fucking heat when I know I'm the one who did the worst of it. You are a disgusting coward. And you know what? Melissa should be ashamed to call you her friend because you are not a friend to that woman. Melissa deserves better than that. I'll even say that. You are a
Oh,
disgusting coward.
I went back and found the screenshot that she sent me of of her alleged uh, work being called, right? And it says like the whole body is marked out, and then it's somebody asking her um, like, can you bring your computer back in, because it to me it seemed like her computer needed to be worked on. No, nothing more than that. I could be wrong, but you could not tell from the email that she sent me, a copy of the email way back when. It was like March something. um it was from March, but it's not, there's no
What
proof. I
happened
don't
to
know if
Tilly?
that's what being seen as well, it might be. But it doesn't prove that anybody called her job at all.
Hi, ladies.
Hi Kim, how are you?
Hey,
Y'all, what happened to
Hi.
Tilly?
I love you all.
Hey, Kelly.
Um, Hi, Kim. Hi, Chaos. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Steph.
Hi.
I don't know who else is on panel.
it's
Amanda
Ash.
and Ash. Okay. Um, Steph, I have to ask you a question.
Sure.
Do you believe that AJ made those videos?
Do I believe that AJ made those videos? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I
Okay.
do.
All right. I needed to hear that.
The reason why I believe it, because she knows too much about it. She had the links, all these things, but yet she doesn't know who made them. It doesn't make sense.
It does not. It makes no sense. And to
Night,
me,
Jill.
it oh my God, this whole thing, it makes it really hard for any of us to believe Melissa.
Yeah,
Yep.
The whole thing is so sad.
it is sad. It is. It I mean, what is sad to me is just that there were personal friendships there that
Yeah,
I really would love to believe that person would not have stooped to that level, but yeah,
but they
it is what
did.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah. I tried to go on Randy's stream because I do know a little bit about this. but I wasn't allowed. So I'm kind of pissed right now. I'm sorry. I got an attitude. But just to hear from you, Stephanie, that you are open-minded enough to understand that what Savage showed last night was not doctored. It wasn't.
No, it wasn't at all.
Where's
Savage
Amanda?
doesn't no, she doesn't know how to doctor things.
Nope.
Even if we like group her in with her group of people, she does not do this. And it was blatant, it was clear, it was sad, and it breaks my heart.
Yeah, I agree. And I think it was, and I get acting out of anger, right? We all get angry. We've all been angry, right? But here's the thing. I was angry when this
That goes beyond anger.
right,
That
right.
is premeditated. That is calculated hurt on all of you girls that are just trying to make your way through sobriety.
Yep.
I can't with this.
And I can guarantee you, whoever made those videos has never been an addict and ever had to feel guilty for the things that they've done in their life. I can guarantee that person is not a recovering addict because they would never do that, ever.
Right. It's so sad. I'm so sad.
And also, when I say that AJ is lying, the reason I know without a
All I
shadow,
had to do was listen to her on Randy's stream to know she's lying.
she's lying
lying.
because I cannot be the only person that she shared her information with because I didn't share it. So therefore, I guarantee 100% that she has shared her information with somebody else if her job was called. I do not believe her job was called in any way. I do not.
I don't know whether it was or wasn't, but I know it wasn't by you.
Absolutely not. Nope. And she can't even tell me why. The only reason she says the why is because somebody told her I dropped her information, but she never asked me that question. Never. Only time she asked that was way after the fact. She blocked me and told everybody I called her job.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to address this real fast.
Go right ahead.
To Jill and Two of a Kind, if you can't keep your mouth shut and you can't fucking stop attacking
Just
the
the
place,
asshole.
you will have a fucking wrench thrown out at you and you will be thrown out of this damn chat. This is the only warning you will receive. I've timed you both out. Now take your asses back to the chat where you belong. We don't go in your fucking chat running our mouths, you little bitches. Take your bitch ass back over there and get the fuck out of our chat. I'm not going to sit here and tolerate you ignorant cunts in this chat attacking the people that we have here. This is their safe space. Take your bitch ass back where you belong, to the dumpster. I'm done.
And
Get
don't
Steph.
touch.
Go ahead, people.
Is one that you're not going to come in my chat or Amanda's chat or Crystal's chat and bother Chili. Don't do it.
Jill was the one that was in your chat earlier that I was getting pissed off with.
I couldn't see my chat earlier. It was flying.
I know. I know.
Just stay the fuck away and leave us the fuck alone. We're so over you.
Yeah.
And then
It's so
somebody was
dumb.
like, whoever said, your mod, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. My mod is a mod for a reason. I don't care what my mod says. Do what they say or get the fuck out. Literally that simple. People are such crybabies.
I'm a mod in a lot of chats for a good reason. I do what I'm told and I follow by the rules.
Stephanie, I've been extremely honest with you privately.